What's going on YouTube? It's Retro Lever here. So I got my Japanese DSi LL. I recently modded it. As you can see, this thing is a smudge magnet. However, the backside does look pretty good, so not a lot of complaints there. It does have a lot of yellowing on the top screen. I probably can't pick it up on camera, but for $65, it's in pretty good condition. Everything works as needed. Alright, so on the home menu here, I just recently downloaded a couple cool features. So for my ROMs, I've got GBC, GBA, and NDS. So Super Mario Bros, that's a classic. Got Pokemon Platinum, I'm enjoying that right now. Got Pokemon Black, Diamond, Heart Gold, Pearl, and Soul Silver. I've never played the Pokemon Ranger game, so I decided I would try that out. I figured out how to download some Game Boy Color games onto this, so I figured I would test it out. One thing I really do enjoy about it is I like the borders that it gives you, and you can customize these, but I haven't really figured out how to do that yet. But overall, I'm pretty happy with it. I think it adds a little bit of character to it. And compared to using an R4 card, those things can be pretty unstable. I actually used one for this for quite some time. But I was having some save issues, so I decided to go ahead and mod it. It's pretty straightforward to do. It's not that difficult. If you've seen some other videos on here, I've modded my 3DS. That was pretty straightforward. This one's not as long to do, I guess. I'm not going to be posting a guide on how to do that. There's a ton of videos on YouTube. It's pretty self-explanatory, but definitely worth doing if you've got one of these laying around and you want to play some games. It's definitely worth it. I've used the Retroid Pocket 5. I've had that. That was awesome. But nothing beats physical hardware. There's just something about the buttons and then the clamshell aspect. Throw it in your pocket and you don't have to worry about it. If you pull it out of your pocket and you bang it on something, this tried and true. It's going to work. And I think that's what really made me come back to wanting to play these games again. It's not just because I enjoy Pokemon, but, having it on real hardware, there's just something about it, But anyway, thanks for the yap session here, if you're listening. But this is what's on my modded DSi.